Continuous 20 upper body workout is our workout for today. 5 exercises, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. And we go through all 5 of those exercises for 4 rounds. That's 20 minutes out of your day. I'm going to walk you through the 5 upper body exercises I have planned today, and we'll get right into the workout. You will need a pair of dumbbells and a resistance band. We're starting out with banded pull-aparts. This is an excellent way to warm up the body, get prepared for the workout, but also this exercise, when you perform it correctly, you are definitely going to feel it within these 40 seconds. So I'm taking a light resistance band, holding it straight out in front of me. Where you hold it just determines how much tension you want. If you want less tension, you hold it further out. If you need a little bit more, bring your hands in. Palms are going to be facing the floor, standing up with good posture, and you're going to retract and protract from your shoulders, okay? So from your shoulder blades, standing up nice and tall, pulling the band apart by really focusing on retracting and protracting from the shoulder blades. That's why I said when you perform it correctly, you're going to feel it. So we don't want to be bending at the elbows and turning it into a tricep exercise. You really want to focus on the back. Also a great exercise to help you have better posture. That's going to start our workout. Then we're going to go right into some back work. We're doing a CHIMERA row. For this one, I'm using a little bit heavier dumbbell. I'm going to be standing with my feet about hip width apart, and then squatting down to where I'm almost in that bent over row position, okay? So stand over the dumbbells. In that bent over row position, I'm going to have one dumbbell held up here, and the other one I'm going to rotate, and then bring the elbow back and rotate. So this is a back exercise. We're getting some rotation, getting a lot of core, okay? So rotate, drive it back. Rotate, drive it back. You want to keep this dumbbell up high while the other one is extended. All right, so that's hitting lats there, hitting upper back, and like I said, a lot of core. All right, third exercise, we're going to go to shoulders. We're doing a lateral raise. We're also going to be hitting biceps, and we're adding in a hammer curl. So going to my lighter weights, performing my lateral raise, coming down, keeping that neutral position with the dumbbells, and performing the hammer curl, okay? So nice and controlled on these, no swinging the weights for the bicep curl, no swinging the weights for the lateral raise. If you swing the weights for the lateral raise, you're gonna start incorporating traps and other muscles we don't wanna work. And then with the hammer curl, nice and controlled. So thinking of going up for 1 and down for a slow 2 or 3, all the while keeping good posture. Our fourth exercise, we're doing a front raise. Holding one dumbbell, holding both ends of the dumbbell, performing the front raise, and then rotation or a little steering wheel. And you're going to count to 6, and then back down. So for this one, you don't want to lean back or have too much of that anterior pelvic tilt where you're putting pressure on the low back or lifting from the low back there. When you do that, you're kind of turning off your core. So you want to make sure you're stacking your rib cage over your pelvis, so tuck the hips under as you bring the weight out in front of you, okay? Then you're really going to feel it in the core. If you have that tilt, you're going to feel it in the lower back, okay? So stack, tuck the hips under, take it up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? That is your fourth exercise. And our final exercise is a push-up with a plank drag. So getting in chest, also getting in our core work, getting in some ab work. Right, so I'm coming down to the ground. I'm gonna stick with this lighter weight, put it off to the side. You can do these from your knees or full. The dumbbell's gonna be in line with your belly button. Perform the push-up, plank drag, push-up, plank drag. For that plank drag, make sure you're not rotating at the hips. You're keeping those hips square to the ground, okay? Those are our 5 exercises, upper body today. Pair to a dumbbells and a light resistance band. All right, go ahead and get your things together, and we will get started so we can be done in 20 minutes. All right. And this continuous 20 upper body workout is going to begin in under 10 seconds, beginning with our banded pull-aparts. Good activation, exercise to get things started. Good posture, protract and retract from the shoulder blades. Open up the chest, lift the chin, so you don't want to cave in. Lift the chest, nice and open, good posture, really focusing on working from the back, pulling that band part from your upper back, not turning it into a tricep exercise. It's only 20 seconds, so like I said, if you're doing this one correctly, you will feel that blood flowing, you will feel the muscles working, getting them nice and warmed up, because next we're going to be going into those CHIMERA rows. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, definitely feeling that. All right, so CHIMERA rows. Just make sure when you set up that that back is flat, that you're not rounding. We are adding in rotation to this one. And go ahead and pick up your weights. You're gonna have one up here and rotate, rotate. So you want the dumbbell to almost tap the ground. If you can tap the ground, that's great. Draw that elbow all the way back. Keep it back behind you as you lower the other weight. Keep that weight lifted. Keep that elbow up behind you. Halfway. Rotate. Feel it in your core. These are challenging. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Set that down. 20 seconds to shake that out. That's a tough one. I'm using 25-pound weights for that, and that's plenty. All right, lateral raise with bicep curls. Go ahead and pick the weights up and send it out, and then hammer curl, nice and controlled on the way down. So for your lateral raise, you're not coming any higher than parallel. We're not swinging, and don't let the weights rest on your legs. The bottom of the rep. Again, standing up tall with good posture. If you start to fatigue on the lateral raise, just do a smaller range of motion. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, into our front raise with the steering wheel. Working the front shoulders, some chest. Woo. And pick up your weight, holding outer end of the dumbbell. You come up and twist for 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember to stack so you don't have that tilt in the lower back. You really feel your core here. Tuck the hips under. Try to keep that weight parallel. Keep your arms parallel to the ground as you steer side to side. Woo. 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. That one's no joke either. All right, into our plank drags with our push-up. Feeling a lot in the shoulders today. Woo. All right, go ahead and set up into plank. That weight is in line with your belly button. I'm going to perform the push-up first, and then drag the weight right under the belly button. And you're dragging it, you're not picking it up. Keep your hips square to the ground. Keep your torso in line with your hips. Woo, halfway. Nice and controlled on the way down, and press the floor away from you as you come up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, that's one round. We have 3 more to go. Going back to those band and pull bars. These are gonna feel good. Woo. Got about 5 more seconds to catch your breath, and we go right into round 2. All right. Hold that band out in front of you. Protract and retract. Really focusing on working from the upper back. Shoulder blades in, shoulder blades apart. Open the chest, 20 more seconds. Woo! These start out easy. 10 more seconds, come on. Woo! Hold out a little bit further in the band. Make it a little bit easier so you can get through this for 3, 2, 1. Into our rows. I'll do these from the side this time so you can see that my lower back is not rounding. Okay? Woo. Okay, we can do this. Pick up the weights, and one is up behind the body the whole time. The weights, the head of the dumbbells right up there at your front shoulders. Rotate, rotate. Get that elbow up past your body. Stretch as you warm up. Nice stretch. Tap the dumbbell to the ground. Final 10's coming up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! You should feel tired like that at the end of that, okay? I challenge you to use a little heavier weight, but one that you can also keep good form with, okay? Woo. All right, into lateral raises with our curl. Take it out, control up and down. Nice control on the way down on the bicep curl. Keeping good posture. Woo. Getting down to the end there, that final 10 is coming up. No swinging the weights, just go a little smaller range of motion. If you do little quarters, that's fine. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Smaller reps, smaller range of motion is fine there as you fatigue. All right, front raise to those steering wheels. These steering wheels, using a plate at the gym, is a great way to finish an upper body workout. Take it back down, so make sure you're not pinching too. Okay, open the chest up, good posture, you're tucking those hips under, steering side to side. Don't let the weight rest at the bottom, right back up, and twist. Open up that chest as much as you can, so you don't want to be pinching in, okay? Open, good posture. 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right, into our plank drags and our push-ups. Setting that weight right under the belly button is where we want it. All right, push up and drag. You can set your feet a little further apart to help with your balance and stability. It might also help you to not rotate at the hips also. Press the floor away from you. Anytime, go to your knees. You still get every benefit out of the exercise, even from your knees. And 3, 2, 1. That one's going to be even harder just because we've worked shoulders so much. You're going to really feel that fatigue there. All right, halfway done with the workout, back to the top with our pull aparts. Feeling that blood flow. Really shoulders for sure. All right, here we go. Pull a little further out on the band. Just focus on working from upper back, protract, retract. Good posture, breathing. Stretching that band out. Thinking about the upper back. Bring the shoulder blades together, taking them apart. 10 more seconds. Woo. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right. Our rows, our biggest exercise, compound exercise here, working big muscle group. Woo. Okay. Go ahead and grab your weights, set up, and rotate and draw that elbow back. Keep it lifted. Keep it high. Keep it high. Keep that dumbbell head right at your front shoulders. No rounding. Okay? Slight bend in the knee. Rotate side to side. Woo. You're over halfway. So hard. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo. That one is tough. Okay. Fatigued. Get these lateral raises in. We might be doing little penguins for these lateral raises. That's fine. All right. Lateral raise to curl. Lower down with control. Out. No swinging. No swinging. No resting the weight at the bottom. Take your fist, punch them out. Halfway. So you start to get a little smaller. That's fine. Doing little quarter reps. Again, focusing on lifting from the sides of your shoulders. No pinching as you do that. So as you fatigue, you don't want to be doing this, okay? So that's why I just go to that smaller rate. All right, front raise, steering wheels. All right, go ahead and pick up your weight. Tuck the hips under, take it out, side to side, steer for 6. And then back down. Up, hold it out in front of you, feel that core working. And down, up. Tuck the hips under. Over halfway now. Woo, this is brutal. 10 more seconds. Take it up. Let your core help you. Okay, don't start to round the back. So let the core help you hold that weight up front. And set it down. Woo. All right, last exercise in the round. We got one more round to go today. Breathe in, breathe out. From your knees, full, whatever you want to do for these push-ups. All right, here we go. Take it down, press away, and drag it across. Woo. Keep your body in line. Hips in line with torso. If they're not, I want you to right down to your knees. Press. Do these with you. If you're from your knees. Drag right under the belly button. Engage too. Okay, don't be lowering it. When you lower around your back like that and you're not keeping your hips tucked, you're taking the work out of the abs. Okay, so make sure you're still even in that position, that everything is in line. All right, back to the top. Final round. We can do this. It's a struggle bus today. We can do it. Okay. Back back to our pull apart. Protract and retract. Keep those arms straight, not bending at the elbows, not a tricep exercise. Lift the chin, open the chest. Breathe in and out. Good posture. Again, we're not rounding the back. Tuck the hips under. Halfway. Feels like it's more than 20 seconds has gone by. Come on, keep working. Keep working. Try to get a good full range of motion for this one. Every single rep. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right, let's knock out these CHIMERA rows. Get these done. These are tough. All right, go and pick up the weights. One is up, one is down, and rotate. Really stretch here, be nice and warmed up so you can get a nice length here. Keep that elbow up past your body. Halfway. And breathe 10 more seconds. Do your best to keep that weight up at your shoulder, elbow up past your body for 3, 2, 1. Woo! That's so hard. Put those feet away. And go into our lateral raises. Goodness gracious. All right. Go and pick up the weights. Take it out. And up. So no pinching. Up. Slowly lower down. It's not a race. Lots of control, concentration throughout the exercise. Halfway. Final 5 seconds coming up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and set them down. 20 seconds to rest. 2 more exercises to go today. Whew. All right, front raises to our steering wheels. Do your best with this one. We're fatigued. Focus on your core, okay? Not allowing that tilt in the lower back. Try to keep those arms straight as you can as you rotate. So you're not here, rotate, keep them straight. Woo, halfway. Ten more seconds. Woo. Steer, steer, steer for 3, 2, 1. And I can set that down. One more exercise to go. We just have plank drags and push-ups, and you'll be done today. Sending the weight off to the side, right in line with your belly button. And let's push and pull. So you see I'm not rotating at the hips. Pressing heels back, squeezing quads, tucking hips under. Go to your knees at any time. Almost to the final 10 seconds. And you got 3, 2, 1. Let's carefully come up. Whew. As the last lift, all of those shoulders are fatigued. Go ahead and shake it out. Do a couple arm circles. For our final 5 seconds. Breathe in, breathe out. completes 20 minutes hitting upper body. And that was pretty intense workout there, okay? Excellent exercises. Ones that you can also incorporate in the gym. Like I said, the steering wheel, that's one that I do as a finisher. Banded pull parts, great activation exercise for upper body. Always want to do some type of row. And it wouldn't be an upper body day without some type of shoulder exercise with the lateral raise being one of my favorites. All right, I hope you liked that one and you got it done. And I will see you for our next continuous workout.